fairies and pirates. I'm Fairy Tiana and I'm here in the Crafty Castle to make some more craft today. Today's craft is edible and we get to eat it because it's nice and healthy as well. We're making healthy car snacks. Now, that sounds like you can eat them in the car, which you can, if your parents will let you. But they're also a snack that is shaped like a car. And what more fun is that? You can drive it around before you eat it. To make these, it's very easy. You need an apple. It could be red or green. You'll need some grapes. You won't need all of these grapes, but it depends on how many cars you're going to make. Some toothpicks. And I have some cut up cheese bits to look like the middle of a road. You can have them too if you want. You will also need a chopping board and a knife. Now, this craft does require using quite a sharp knife so that we can cut the apple. So maybe ask Mum and Dad to help you cut those bits first and you can assemble the car and then drive it and eat it yourself. So to start, we grab the apple and we're going to cut off the cheek of the apple. They're usually nice and thick bit and it's where all the yummy appleness is in. Then you're going to cut them into rectangles so that you end up with quite thick, sort of rectangular pieces. Kind of like this. This is the best shape that we can get because that kind of looks like a car, don't you think? So if you put the extra bits to the side to eat later and grab these bits that look like cars, these ones are nice and sloped, kind of like a spaceship sort of car. Once you have these, we need our grapes. Now, the grapes are the wheels. How many wheels are there on a car in human land? I've seen ones in fairyland with 100 wheels on, and 3 wheels, and 2, but I think that the main ones in human land have 4? Is that right? So we're going to need 2 grapes per car to create 4 wheels. So we end up with 4 grapes and 2 pieces of apple. Then we need to cut the grapes nicely in half. Remember, get Mum and Dad to do this bit if you don't know how to use a knife. You can use red grapes or green grapes or white grapes or purple grapes. I don't know if you get them in human land, but we do. Once they're all in half and you have your little apple pieces, we need our toothpicks. You will need 2 toothpicks per car, same as the amount of grapes. Now comes a little bit of a tricky bit, but I think that you are strong enough to do it. We need to stick the toothpick through the apple piece. There are going to be 2 in each, so you want one up towards the front of your car and one towards the back of your car until they come out the other side. Ta-da! It should look like it has little arms and legs. I'm going to do that to both pieces of apple. I'm making 2 today, but you could make as many car snacks as you want, depending on how hungry you are. Once we have that, we need to put the wheels on to make it actually a car. So you're going to grab half a grape and with the cut flat side looking outwards, stick it onto the toothpick so that you end up with 4 grape wheels. Or you could say 4 great grape wheels. And you should end up with 2 cars. To have a little bit of fun before you eat your car snacks, I have these cheese pieces that look like the middle of a road. So I'm going to place them onto my chopping board, right down the middle. And then you can have the cars race each other, one on each side, vroom, 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 vroom. Or you could even have them follow each other, vroom, 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 vroom. Whatever you want. You can have a little bit of fun with this food. But make sure you don't let it go too gross or you won't be able to eat it. Then you can grab one of your cars and maybe even a piece of the road. Or you end up eating it. Thank you all for making these car snacks with me today. You can have fun with your brothers and sisters racing them up and down, or maybe with your friends or your mum and dad. And then when you're all hungry from racing, you can eat them and even eat the road. I hope you enjoyed this healthy craft, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. For now, Freedom Fairy Flutterby's!